When were the planets discovered in our solar system? A day on Uranus lasts 17 Earth hours, and a year on the planet equates to 84 years on Earth. The first 5 planets of our sensational solar system are very hard to date. Being visible to the naked eye meant they were all identified long ago. Of course, it does depend on their distance and whether you count actual up-close sightings, but the discovery date is unknown. What we do know though is their initial recorded date. The planets have changed over time and each one is like an elder of the sky, watching over every star, organism, and speck of dust in the whole solar system. Here we're going to go through the date of each planet's discovery, whether written or actual, and some fun facts about each wonder. Mercury. As I said earlier, due to its positioning and visibility to the naked eye, Mercury doesn't have a definitive discovery date. The Mo-Apen tablets hold the earliest known recorded observations of the planet and were likely made by an Assyrian astronomer. The tablets themselves are thought to date back to 1000 BCE or earlier. They contain the largest surviving record of Babylonian stars and constellations. The cuneiform name, cuneiform being a type of writing used in Mesopotamia, Persia, and Ugarit, used on these tablets for Mercury as Udu. Item. Gu4. Ud, or the jumping planet. Later on, the Romans called the planet Mercury after their messenger god as it moves across the sky faster than any other planet. Mercury's temperatures reach a rather sweltering 840 degrees Fahrenheit, 450 degrees Celsius. It's 18 times smaller than Earth with a diameter of 3,031 miles, 4,878 kilometers, and goes around the Sun every 88 days. One day on Mercury lasts just under 59 Earth days. Venus. The first written observation of Venus is a record spanning 21 years of its appearance in the sky. It was written on a Babylonian text from 1600 BC, one of the oldest surviving astronomical documents. Galileo Galilei in 1610, the first person to observe Venus through a telescope, noticed the planet goes through moon-like phases. This supported the Copernican view that the planets orbit the Sun and not the Earth as earlier thought. Earth. Of course, Earth wasn't discovered. Apart from each individual's discovery upon entry into this green and blue spinning glory. The first photo of Earth from space was captured by a V-2 test rocket on October 24, 1946. The spherical nature of Earth was previously the cause of many heated debates. The idea was mentioned in Greek philosophy in the 6th century BC, but until the 3rd century BC, it was nothing more than speculation. Hellenistic astronomy backed up the concept, and up until the Middle Ages, the idea wriggled itself into people's beliefs. As we all probably know, the Earth has 4 layers: the crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core, and is 70% water.
Mars. The first recorded observations of Mars were from ancient Egyptian astronomers in the 2nd millennium BC. In around 300 BC, Aristotle weighed in, noting that Mars is actually further away than the Moon, after noticing the Moon passed in front of Mars, proving of course it must be closer. Galileo once again possibly had the first telescopic view of Mars between 1608 and 1610, but Francisco Fontana made the first actual records in 1636. His sketches showed more the poor quality of telescopes of the day, rather than any real depiction of Mars. In 1965, 22 photos of Mars, the first close-up photos of any other planet outside Earth, were sent back by NASA's Mariner 4. Mars has a surface temperature averaging -81 degrees Fahrenheit, -63 degrees centigrade, and is around 50% the size of Earth. Saturn is the last planet whose discovery date cannot be pinpointed, but it seems that it was first recorded by the Assyrians. They're said to have written the oldest records of Saturn, or the star of Ninib, describing it as a sparkle in the night around 700 BC. Later on, ancient Greeks named an apparent wandering star Kronos after the god of agriculture in 400 BC, which the Romans later renamed Saturnus. Saturn has 53 known moons and is 886 million miles (1.4 billion kilometers) from the Sun, with an effective temperature of -288 degrees Fahrenheit, -178 degrees centigrade. One Saturn year is the equivalent of 29 Earth years. Pioneer 11 took the first close-up images of Saturn after passing just 20,000 kilometers above Saturn's clouds.